A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Welcome everyone to A Plus English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And Elsie, I was thinking, music is such a big part of our everyday lives. But have you ever thought about how musical instruments are actually made?
Oh, good question. I listen to music all the time, but honestly, I've never really thought about where instruments come from or how they're made.
Right? Same here. We know how to play maybe some instruments or at least recognize their sounds, but the process of making them, is a total mystery to me.
Yeah, we just press play on our phones or go to a concert and the music's just there. But someone had to design and build every instrument we hear.
Exactly. And I wish I knew how to play a musical instrument. I can't even play a recorder well. What about you?
I can play the recorder.
Yeah, I bet you can.
But I'm not musically talented.
Yeah.
So I tried piano classes for like a week, but then quit because I was so bad.
Oh, really? One week and then you're done.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe you're better at drums.
Maybe. You do know I like to hit things.
Oh.
But that brings us to our warm-up question.
You're right, everyone. Our warm-up question is, what kinds of music have drum sounds in them?
What do you think?
Well, of course, there's rock music. Boom, boom, boom. Has a lot of drum sounds in it. What else?
Or maybe some, Chinese melody.
Yeah.
Or they have the, drum sounds.
Right. Rap music, pop music. Like, what's that one song, Apata Apata? Doesn't that have like some kind of drum beat in it? So a lot of different kinds of music has drum sounds in them.
Drum sounds from the heart. Wang Xikun's life work. Warm-up question. What kinds of music have drum sounds in them?
We hear Chinese drum sounds in temples and music shows. Wang Xikun, a drum maker in Taiwan, makes most of those drums. Let's learn about his story. How do you make a Chinese drum?
I shape and dry the drum barrel. For the drum skin, I heat cowhide and remove the hair. I cut it into thin circles. Then I join it with the drum barrel and test the sound many times. Finally, I decorate the drum. It takes months to a year to make.
Jumping into our article, everyone, it says, we hear Chinese drum sounds in temples and music shows.
Chinese drum sounds, 那就是中国鼓发出来的声音. So speak of temples, Adam. Which temples have you been to in Taipei?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me a hard question. All right, let's see if I can remember some names of temples. I know I've been to Longshan Temple, Xingtian Temple. Oh, and there's one by Raohe Night Market, Songshan Temple.
3 temples.
And those are some of the names I can remember. I can't remember all the names of all the temples, but I've been to a lot. I just can't remember the names.
So when you're in a temple, what do you usually see?
Okay, so when I walk into a temple, I first see, the temple gates, right? Next, I'll see maybe the main hall where everything is inside this big hall. And then you do see in Taiwan a lot of dragon pictures and pictures of gods. But of course, you're going to see large drums and some bells, actually.
Right, so no matter if we are in temples or music shows, we hear drums. Have you ever wondered who made these drums in Taiwan?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I looked at them. They look super cool. And our article says, Wang Xiquan, a drum maker in Taiwan, makes most of those drums. Let's learn about his story.
So, this is an interview between A+ and Wang Xiquan.
A+ asks, how do you make a Chinese drum? Xiquan says, I shape and dry the drum barrel.
Barrel 指的是筒子，所以 drum barrel 就是鼓筒或是鼓身。那这个是鼓的最重要、最主要的部分，通常以 wood 木头或是 metal 金属制成的。那有支撐鼓皮、影響音色的作用。So he shapes it and then dries it.
Okay, and what happens next? It says, for the drum skin, I heat cowhide and remove the hair.
好，我们要從鼓身講到鼓面鼓皮的部分。鼓面鼓皮呢，英文是 drum skin。因為我們知道 skin 就是皮膚嘛，對不對？那它是用什麼製成的呢？ Cowhide 指的是牛皮，它會將牛皮加熱之後移除皮毛。Did you know the drum skin is actually made of cowhide?
I probably would have guessed that.
I didn't know that.
Well, a lot of things are actually made out of cowhide, Elsie.
Really? What else is made of cowhide?
Oh, okay. Well, let's think. Leather jackets.
Okay.
Shoes. What else? Belts.
皮帶，牛皮帶。
Rugs.
地毯。
Some sofas are made of cowhide.
有牛皮沙發。
And what else? Give you one more. How about baseball gloves are made from cowhide?
Really? So you actually know a lot about this, right? You did grow up kind of in the country.
I did, not too far actually from cows, so you learn how important cowhide is. Next, Xiquan says, I cut it into thin circles.
接下來呢，王喜坤就說啦，這個 it 好指的就是 the drum skin， 就是這個牛皮，就是這鼓皮表面。
Okay. And then next it says, then I join it with the drum barrel and test the sound many times.
Wow. So have you ever made something and needed to test it many times?
Well, my friends and I, we used to play outside, so I have. We actually made a tree house.
Wow.
And I had to test if the ladder was strong enough. Maybe the first time it was shaky, so we had to add more wood or nails to make it safer. Then I probably had to climb up and down a few times to make sure it worked. Finally, I decorate the drum, he says. It takes months to a year to make.
So it's a long time from when he started it and to when he finished it. So would you be able to work on a project like this for over a year?
Wow, I mean, a year is a long time, right?
It is such a long time.
I think it would be hard to work on something for that long because, I might get bored or I want to do something new. But everyone, I mean, if it was something really fun, like building a big tree house or making my own video game, I might keep going because I'd be excited to finish it.
What's difficult about making drums?
Every detail affects the sound. For example, the drum skin must be evenly thin between 0.25 to 0.5 centimeters. If not, the sound is bad.
Next, A+ asks Xiquan, what's difficult about making drums? He says, every detail affects the sound.
Wow, we say the devil is in the details.
Exactly, which means every tiny little detail matters.
魔鬼藏在細節裡。
Next, he says, for example, the drum skin must be evenly thin, between 0.25 to 0.5 centimeters.
哇，要这個薄度是要一樣的，0.25到0.5公分。
That's super thin, right?
Super, super thin.
Next, he says, if not, the sound is bad.
如果没有办法这样子平均分配的话，声音会变得不好听。那我们这邊補充一下，王錫堃呢，他是響人和製鼓廠的第2代傳人哦，但是因為他的爸爸去世的比較早，他就沒有來得及跟爸爸學習這些手藝。那還有就是呢，有一次親戚的一句話，讓他下定決心從零開始學習製鼓，來接手家裡的製鼓產業。哪一句話呢？就是你沒本事，好，刺激到他了，他就這樣子邊摸索邊學習，隨着多次的失敗經驗的累積，就漸漸培養出現在的手藝。
Well,錫堃has a very interesting story, and I want to learn even more about him because it's so unique to make your own drums.
Me too. But now, 現在我們要先看單字的部分咯。今天的第一個單字是 drum 這個名詞，代表鼓。那我們說打鼓啦，或是你彈奏演奏任何的樂器，你前面配的動詞是 play， 所以 play the drum 或是 play the drums， 那就是打鼓這件事。那製鼓師傅，我們今天課文當中的主角哈，他是一位 drum maker。那他做出來的鼓，我們有說到鼓面鼓皮是 drum skin， 鼓身的話複習一下是 drum barrel。那單字例句給的是呢 In May Day, a famous Taiwanese band Ming plays the drums. 在台灣知名的樂團五月天當中，冠佑是負責打鼓的。再來第二個是形容詞 thin， 代表薄的。好，我們可以用薄的來形容，像是 paper 紙張，或者是一片薄片，就是 a thin slice。那你說厚的怎麼辦？相反字是 thick。那當然，你說 thin 如果形容人的話是瘦的，對吧？沒錯，哈，形容東西是薄的，形容人是瘦的。單字例句給的是呢 This jacket is too thin. It's not keeping me warm in this cold weather. 這件外套太薄了，它沒有辦法讓我在這個冷天當中保暖。那接下來第三個單字是 decorate 這個動詞，代表裝飾。我們說 decorate A with B， 那就是用 B 來裝飾 A， 像是什麼可以我們裝飾它呢？像是 a tree 一棵樹， a room 一個房間， a house 一個房子，我們都可以去 decorate 裝飾它。那如果我們是為某個節日裝飾的，我們可以說 decorate for 後面加上節日，或者是一個特殊的場合，比如說 we have to decorate the room for the party， 我們必須要為派對來裝飾房間。單字例句給的是呢 Let's decorate Cora's birthday cake by putting some flowers and chocolates on top. 讓我們在 Cora 的生日蛋糕上面裝飾一些花朵和巧克力吧。再來第四個單字是 evenly 這個副詞，代表平均地或是均勻地。那我們說平均去切一份東西的話，那是 cut something evenly， 像是 cut the cake evenly 就是把蛋糕平均的切割。那如果是 spread evenly on something， 那就是平均的去塗抹在某個物體的表面，像是 spread the butter evenly on the toast。 好，那就是把這個奶油均勻的塗抹在吐司上面。單字例句給的是呢 Rachel took out a slice of bread and spread the jam evenly on it. Rachel 拿出一片麵包並均勻的抹上果醬。那再來到了 Measure Box 的地方，我們要講到的是動名詞，可以當做第一個主詞，第二個受詞。動名詞當做主詞的時候呢，就是把某個動作當做句子的主角來討論。那這個動作不一定具有具體的時間，更多的是在說這個行為的本身，像是呢 Drinking lots of water is good for your health. 喝很多水對健康有好處。喝很多水 drinking lots of water 就是這句的主詞。那作為受詞的話呢，動名詞是動詞的受詞。好，所以呢，通常是表示某人或是某事進行的行為。For example, I enjoy swimming. 我喜歡游泳。He avoids eating junk food. 那就是他避免吃垃圾食物。常常搭配的動詞有 enjoy, avoid, finish, keep 或是 practice， 後方加上動作的時候，記得要把它變成動名詞才可以哦。
Review time.
Now, everyone, it is time for our review time. We will ask you a few questions about the article to see if you can answer the questions correctly. Elsie, are you ready for your challenge?
Yes, I am.
All right, see if you guys can answer this question. Number 1, What material is used for the drum skin?
鼓面鼓皮是用什麼材料制成的 The drum skin is made of cowhide.
Right.
牛皮。
Very good. I hope you guys got it. Number 2. What does Shikun test the drum many times after joining the drum skin and barrel?
The reason why he tests the drum many times is because he wants to make sure it makes the right sound.
Right. Why does he do it? So that it makes the right sound. You want to give me a question, see if I can answer.
How long does it take to make a drum?
Oh, that's right. It takes a long time. It takes months to a year to make a drum.
Yes, here's the last one.
All right.
What is the significance of the drum skin's thickness? 那个厚薄度有什么关系？
Right, we learned that the drum skin must be evenly thin, right? It has to be between, let me think, 0.25 to 0.5
Yes, 公分 centimeters.
centimeters. Because the thickness affects the sound of the drum.
对，也是会影响声音的关系，所以呢特别讲究要求。好啦，那今天的节目就到这边咯。想观看更多精彩内容，请到 YouTube channel 搜尋 A Plus English 空中美語，也別忘記按讚訂閱，開啟小鈴鐺哦。See you soon，拜拜。
Bye-bye.